Hello everybody, in this video we will be doing a guide on rogue progression in Terraria Calamity mod. Now, I don't intend to do the entire thing in this video, and this most likely isn't going to be hard mode and pre-hard mode. I don't even know if I'm going to do all of pre-hard mode considering the fact that it's 12:29 a.m. and I don't know if I'm going to have time. So, yeah. Mm. Mm-hmm. Anyways, if you guys do not know what the rogue class is in Calamity, it is a Calamity exclusive what's the word I'm looking for? Class that comprises mostly melee things, but the weapons that are rogue in this are purely Calamity weapons, at least most of them. And I'm trying to say it. Um and it's it's usually comprised of normal attacks with increased rogue damage from the armor, and the armor allows you to have more stealth capacity. And the more your stealth capacity increases, and when it gets filled up, it'll allow you to do a stealth strike, which is basically an insane critical damage hit which is exclusive to rogue class. Now you can only do this with rogue armor. You can do a stealth strike. It doesn't matter if you're doing it with the rogue weapon or not. It just matters if you're wearing rogue armor to have stealth and stealth strike. So anyway, the first set of rogue armor we're going to be looking at getting is the Snow Ruffian armor, which we can get from the Tundra biome. So first things first, we are obviously already chopped down a tree. But we're gonna chop down some more here, because, oh, almost forgot. As this is Revengeance, this is going to be difficult, to say the least. So, we're gonna at least need some starting gear. So, let's get started on that. So, actually, you know what, we don't. We're just gonna do that and head straight for a snow biome, because it's really not that hard to craft Snow Ruffian armor, from what I'm seeing on the wiki. Although sometimes this wiki can be outdated, so I'm gonna be really upset if I'm looking at an outdated version, because I can't find any other version that has this that's not outdated due to the recent updates of Calamity. So I'm just gonna hope that it's right here, because it looks to be up to date with the sprites. Actually, you know what, let me see here. Um, Hard mode rogue armor. No, back. Rogue. Okay. Calamity rogue armor. Okay, it is not up to date with it. But I'm pretty sure it's still crafted the same way. Actually, let's see here. Okay, I think I found the actual one. Oh, that's not. Nope, never mind. We will not be getting the Snow Ruffian armor because I don't feel like dealing with grinding for flinxes. So, the next set is Fictide. So basically what we're going to do is get enough pieces of armor. We're not going to there's really nothing rogue-wise we can do here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go get prep for basically what you would do in vanilla Terraria when you're prepping for Live Cthulhu and you're not paying attention to a class, I guess. Like gold armor with a bow or something. And some decent weapons. Because we're going to be looking at killing the first boss in this, which is the Desert Scourge, which will drop us starfish, seashells, coral, and pearl shards. Now these are vital to craft sea scraps, I think, which allows us to craft side armor set and some pretty good weapons. And we also get our a rogue weapon along with killing this boss. So that's also going to be an added bonus along with the Ocean Crest, the Arrow Stone, and the Sand Cloak, which is really good, and it's a great rogue accessory. So we're going to be looking at killing this boss first. So what we're going to do is go ahead and prep. I guess this is essentially a walkthrough. So yeah, it's gonna be like the whole game. Like, cause I can't edit and I don't have a good editing software. Okay, we're going back. Um, Due to the fact that I can't use CapCut properly because I suck with it, and Wondershare Filmora, as you saw in my um Fargo's mod, I didn't realize that it puts a giant watermark through the middle of your screen. So that caused me some grief. Not from any of you guys, but I was not happy with learning that out, with figuring that out. So yeah. Also, I have actually killed the Desert Scourge before with no armor, but that was with a friend, and I had it wasn't on Revengeance, so those are probably two big contributing factors to as to why I was able to do that with ease. Anyway. I don't even really know what I'm doing. I'm just playing as my heart goes, cause that's how I always play Calamity and Terraria. Which, um, if you're looking at this just to wonder if the game is worth it, 100%. Even if you just got a PC and you've been playing on console and want to see what it's like on PC, it's still worth it. Cause guess what? Since I don't know 2018, I was playing with my brother and his friend and my stepbrother on Terraria, and I was on Xbox, and I enjoyed it very much. And I got this PC back in November of 2022, and I had already owned this on my Steam account due to the fact that I had a laptop before this, so that doesn't really matter. But having it on my computer, I enjoy. Mm, I it made playing it so much better. You can mod it infinitely. This has to be the easiest game to mod ever. Uh, it's even easier than Gary's mod, honestly, because Gary's mod you have to access the community workshop. This you can. It's literally a built-in mod part in the game, like in the menu screen. So it's literally like this is made by the Terraria devs. That's specialized for modding. Granted, every time there's a new update, it takes a while to transfer to that update, but that's due to the fact that they also have to update like a lot of the mods and the software. Plus, they're always working on specializing the base game before they do this, which I don't blame them. I think it's a smart decision, as I also have 1,500 hours on the base game. Not proud of that, but I also kind of am. It's not very healthy, but I love it. Anyway, ooh, later on we're gonna go down here once I have an okay set of armor, because we can find a desert medallion down there, and even if we don't, we can just get the material. We have to get the materials from down there anyway, so we're gonna have to go down there whether we like it or not. Excuse me. So yeah, but we have to prep first, because there's no way you are surviving in the underground desert revengeance mode with wooden armor. Trust me, guys, that's not gonna happen. You might think that you ball and that you're gonna be able to do it. Trust me, it you may be able to successfully do it, but it's gonna it's gonna take forever because you're gonna keep dying due to the fact that those enemies spawn out of every corner of the underground desert, and they do insane damage. And because of their large numbers, it's insane to deal with them. And not to mention the rolling cactus. So you're gonna want to get a decent set of armor to prepare for all that, and a good weapon. Like even if you're playing on Calamity. Mm. Ooh, also, you're gonna want to craft some of these if you want to do pure rogue damage, because we're gonna be using them on because we are gonna be using rogue weapons for the Desert Scourge, as great rogue weapons are actually great early on. So yeah. Nope. No. Suck it. Okay. I need some stone so that way I can craft a furnace to get some uh I lead items. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. There we go. Um, hmm. We're gonna want to do it like right at the spawn point. So right here. Boom. And now that we have an anvil, and now we have all that iron, we're gonna go in, slap down an anvil, and now we have all of these items open to our disposal. So what we're gonna go ahead and do first is, ooh, we might actually make some of those too, but we're also gonna want some armor. So go ahead and make yourself a couple pieces of armor. See? Now we're suited up, 11 defense, and we are doing good. We are spiffy. We're great. So yeah, you're almost ready to take on the Desert Scourge. How does that make you feel? Anyway, although I think we might want to get more health than that. But luckily, we're gonna go ahead and go get a thing. Um, ah, a desert medallion in order to do a trial run because luckily the Calamity boss summoners are non-consumable. So yeah, see, look, non-consumable. Which you can craft this with 40 sand blocks, 4 antlion mandibles, and 2 stormlight mandibles. But I prefer to just go into the desert and find one in a chest because it's actually a lot more common in this mod than you think. So yeah, go ahead and do that. No matter what, you're going to be using some mana items in your playthrough, no matter what class you're doing. Especially if you're in a pinch. Okay, we're not going back up. Zombie! No! See what I mean? The second you go down there, everything wants to destroy you. These are actually insanely good for earlier in rogue class. See? Cheeses right through zombies. And because they have Pierce, we're going to be able to use them to successfully take down the Desert Scourge without much hitches. And as you can see, this is actually a great starting class. And we have all these items, and we're going to be using some Spelunker potions to help us find our way down in the desert and find some chests. And yes, I am using some cloud quality of life mods just to make this easier so that way I can help you guys. Because this isn't really designed to be a playthrough. This is more designed to be like something to help you guys find your way in this game. But yeah, I am using more accessory slots. But it's not like they're just handing it to me. I actually get more accessory slots every time I defeat a boss. And it's not calamity bosses. It has to be vanilla bosses. So that's to actually count towards it. Ooh. And Fargo's mutant mod for obvious reasons. It's insane. Oh, I'm screwed. Oh, I'm gone. Maybe not. Ooh, and we got a Stormline mandible. And there are two more Stormlines down there. So actually, we might just be able to craft it. Oh. Oh, what? Oh, that's dumb. Ah. Anyway, we're doing really good so far. And okay, here we are. And also, I know that in the base game, you would actually be able to kick a lot of these enemies' butts. Now, if you were to have this set of iron armor, but this is Revengeance, which is not only expert but actually harder than expert. So it's gonna be a heck of a lot more of a time trying to do this than the vanilla game. And granted, does have its perks to help you through your journey, although the downsides greatly outweigh the upsides. I don't know where that thing is, and I'm scared because I can't see it. So I'm a little scared that it's just gonna jump out and I'm just gonna get attacked. No zombie. What is that? Oh, that's my thing. There it is. It's my storm lion, which now it's just spazzing out for some reason. Aha! Now that works. Clearing out that area. Okay. Not a single. Oh wait, no, I did get some stormline mandibles. Okay. Ouch. Now I need some regular antlions, which. No! I know no wanna. Attack it! Please. Thank you. I will say, I've only ever done one playthrough of Summoner, and I enjoyed it, but I always prefer Ranger. Although I will say, Summoner is really good for moments like this. Also, the least that that thing could have done was give me a Meditas spark, or however you say it. Oh, oh, there we go. Okay, boom. Okay. Ugh, I just need a regular antlion mandible now. Just a little bit ago, the storm lions would have been the hard ones to find. Now it's literally impossible to find a regular antlion. What's up? The heck is up with that? Uh, there we go. So, two more. Lovely. There's an outline there. So maybe this will give me the next two that I need. Boom. Oh, great. I didn't even get anything. Still just have... Oh, I have three. Big whoop. Ah. Used to be so easy just to find one underground. I mean, I'm glad that there's less enemies spawning, but I also want like a decent amount of ant lions attacking me, not enough to like cause me much distress, but enough to allow me to get the item I need. I also need some regular sand for the summoner, so I'll go ahead and collect some of it. Ah. Oh, great. That was... Oop, oop. Ow. There we go. Okay. This is a really bad idea. Bye. Okay. So now that we have all of the materials required to create this summoner, we're all on our way to the Crimson. We are going to quickly just throw this down. Yeah, go up. And we're going to craft this instant arena mod I have, which is actually pretty good. And I do think it's something that you should install if you struggle with making arenas. You can even adjust the size. Okay, I did that in the wrong direction. That's bad. Crud. Okay. Well, we're gonna go ahead and try that again, but with less deforestation. Na na na. Bro! I don't want deforestation. It's not what I'm trying to do. Okay, I guess that's just how it's gonna be. Oh, That's fine. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and head to the Crimson now, and it's probably before we do that, we're actually gonna head down here. Because as you saw, there is a chest down there, which means it's a desert temple, which means it can either be a vanity set, a sandstorm in a bottle, or a flying carpet. Which flying carpet and sandstorm in a bottle would be nice. I prefer sandstorm in a bottle. And if I get the vanity set, I'm gonna punch a hole through my monitor. Something on my hand. Here we go. Huzzah! Ah ha ha! Yes, that's what I need. That is what I need. That is what I need. Whoa. Oh, it's gonna hurt. Woo! Do not touch that. Not something we want to touch. Big no no. Well, at least until we have the proper equipment. Oh, great. Bye. Bye. I ain't letting you get me. Haha. Oh, oh, I knew that was gonna hurt. Anyway. I know no wanna. Da, 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 da. Here we go. Da, da, da. Got it. And we're gonna go ahead and do a quick test run. Which this will most likely result in me dying and I will lose the battle. In which case we'll need to do more preparations. Or if I win, that's where I'm gonna end the video. Because yeah, we're just gonna label this boss preparations and defeating your first rogue boss to get your first rogue armor sets. Okay. Okay, that was absurd that he just one-shotted me like that. Wow. Um, yeah, we're gonna need to do some more preparations, it seems. Uh, Actually, we're gonna try that in this desert because I think it got enraged due to the fact that I went into the forest. So we're gonna try that again here. Yeah, we actually did better that time. So I think if I get a better weapon to do this, I'll actually be able to successfully beat this boss. Which actually, that floating island might have. They could have one of two things that would help me in this fight. Um, it could have a Star Fury or fledgling wings. Actually, considering it's a floating island, I don't think I'm gonna get a Star Fury. I think I'm gonna get something else. Considering that this is Calamity mod and there's a bunch of planetoids now, so yeah. I don't know. If you're wondering what that brown stuff is, that's aerialite, which is a really good ore. That's specific to Calamity mod. That only like you can harvest after you beat the Perforter, which you saw that like little orange thing with that little red thing with like the teeth or horns looking things sticking out of the top with some the orange thing in the middle. That's what you break that, and it causes that boss to spawn. So yeah, we didn't want to fight that yet because yeah, it's kind of in the mix between I after I Cthulhu or after whatever boss is the evil of your world. So also we're gonna want to keep this because we need to use this to craft area light, and if you don't keep this, you're gonna regret it when you want to go to make area light stuff. Trust me, and you're gonna want to make area light because otherwise it's gonna be really hard to actually get farther. Mm. So we can definitely beat this boss. Just need a better way to. You need better preparations. Actually, we can just craft some potions, which I think that will give us like the edge that we need to beat it. So what we're gonna do to do this is potions that we need require day blooms, which I'm not even looking this up. I just know this off the top of my head. Um, to craft these potions that we need, we're going to need at least two, because we're going to be needing to make two kinds of potions. So yeah, what we're gonna need is a bottle. I'm not looking at anything else. I'm looking at my inventory to see if I have anything left. Okay, I don't have any iron ore, so we're gonna need to go. We're gonna need bottled water, and we already have the mushroom, so we just need bottled water and a single piece of iron ore to craft a iron skin potion. Which you don't need the mushroom to craft the iron skin potion. We're gonna craft a regeneration potion with the mushroom. But other than that, other than the iron ore and the stuff, it's basically they both have the same recipe. So, and here's what we need. Ah, shoot. I'm messing up right now. I'm messing up. Not good, not good, not good. Which actually there are actually some good. That's good, but I don't want to use it because it destroys a large area. So it's a really good rogue item, it seems, but I don't think I'm gonna use that. I think I'm gonna use the blunderbuss. Okay. Which is actually really good. Great, I forgot to craft the one thing I was at right here for. You need bottles to craft bottled water, which is kind of a no-brainer. I don't know why I didn't remember. Ugh. I'm gonna take this armor off. There we go. Okay, now I also forgot that I need to save at least one bottle. Because guess what? I need to place a bottle so that way it can act as a crafting station. Lovely. I am messing up so bad right now. Whoa, that was fast. Okay. So we're gonna want to eat a piece of food, drink a regeneration potion, an iron skin potion, and I already have the swiftness potion. So once I drink these two, when I get to the arena, we should be able to beat this boss. Here's hoping. Okay. Actually, just to make the fight a little bit less hectic, I'm gonna remove this. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Oh, I'm doing really bad. Okay. Okay, so killing the desert nuisance makes this fight a lot easier. Boom. Now that we've killed this boss, we have all these items, and we're going to head back to base. Let's read this. Once it was a majestic sea serpent that threatened none but the microscopic creatures it consumed. After Ilmaris was incinerated, it became familiar to the hunt with the hunt. To survive, it quickly learned to seek greater prey. Fortunately for the scourge, it seems that it too was prey in the end. After all, there is always bigger fish in the sea. Night. Sorry, neat. Let's go ahead and open up our treasure bag. Uh-huh. Mhm. 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 Yup. Yippity yep. Haha. Okay. So now that we've done, so we got all those items. So we're going to equip this. Toss that. Equip this. I don't really need that. I don't know what to do with that. And with these items that you see here, as I explained earlier, we're gonna go ahead and use these to craft. Just drum roll, please. Sea remains. And once you craft all those, you can craft your first set of rogue armor. So if you're crafting your first set of rogue armor is you're gonna need the Victide head crab. Reminds me of Half-Life. And then just get the normal pieces of armor right here. And now, as you can see, we now have our first set of rogue armor. And with that comes a stealth strike. Watch. It's basically a guaranteed critical hit that does loads of damage. And I'm going to use the fishbone boomerang. So there you go, guys. Now you have your first set of rogue armor and your first and good rogue weapon. In the next episode, we're going to go about fighting the giant clam and acquiring. Okay, these are hard mode items because it changes once you get into hard mode. We're going to be looking, hopefully, getting to defeat Crabulon and get the infested Clawmorang, which is actually really good. So yeah. Anyways, guys, that is it for this video. Congratulations on your first set of Rogue Armor and your first boss down in your Calamity Rogue playthrough. So now your DPS is insane. You do so much, and you have way more defense. And you have this, which is basically just does all that does rogue damage and uses part of your stealth strike. But it's so good, and I'm excited to do the next episode tomorrow, guys. Have a good day and good night.